Hey, all my whorehounds out there. That is right. This is the 13th Wolfman. Yesterday I brought you some news on the Evil Dead remake. Today I'm bringing you a little bit more news on Bruce Campbell. It turns out that Bruce Campbell, he's gonna trash the script for My Name Is Bruce 2, which he's not happy with it, so toss it. He's going to toss it and start all over again. He just wasn't really happy with the way it turned out. He made a bunch of comments saying that, you could put a bad actor in a bad movie and the actor would still be good, but you cannot put a bad actor in a bad movie with a bad script, because that's just going to make the movie bad all around. Something to that effect. So they're going to start from square one, which really kind of sucks. I enjoyed My Name Is Bruce. I don't know how many of you out there did, but it was kind of like an Evil Dead rehash. I mean, yeah. So we got that going on, and I just, there are movies that I want to see have their sequels made. And My Name Is Bruce is one of them. Evil Dead 4 is one of them. Just good sequels. You don't gotta sequelize everything. I don't see a reason to make a sequel to Cujo. Let's put it that way. I don't think they are, but that's just an example that I'm throwing out there. But when a movie ends on a high note and you're just hoping to God that there will be a sequel one day, and 20 years later you're going, okay, they're never going to do it. It's kind of like when they did the first sequel to The Lost Boys. I mean, I'd been hearing about sequels for that forever. Yeah, at one time I heard it was going to be The Lost Girls. I was all cool with that, And then they put out the first one, and it blew. Man, that movie sucked. But getting back to the horror news, I'm sorry, I kind of got off on a sequel ramble there. Second bit of news. Gunnar Hansen, he is going to be in the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre film, Leatherface 3D. That's right. They said from what I understand online, from what I've read, he's going to be in it, but he's not going to be Leatherface. He's going to have a cameo. If it was me, it would be like the guy that owns the butcher shop. I mean, that's where I would put him. Just kind of like a little nod. Or maybe use him as grandpa. But, because it's not going to be a remake. It's going to be a sequel. Another one, a sequel. This is going to be a direct sequel to the 1974 Tobe Hooper film. Now, I'm all cool with that. So this is a sequel I can get on board with. I'll probably wind up seeing this film. I just pray to God that it's going to be one of those films that they, that they don't put direct to video. God, I mean, if Return of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre can make it into the theater, then any of the other one else's can too. I pray. So that's it. Leatherface, Gunnar Hansen will have a cameo in the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I'm gonna check it out. I'm just a Texas Chainsaw Massacre fan. I know there's a lot of you out there that are also, and there's a lot of you out there that don't care for the newer movies. But like I said, since this is going to be a direct sequel to the 74 film, I'm going to give it a chance. I don't know if Kim Hinkle's going to be involved. I don't know if Tobe Hooper's going to have any producing credits or anything involved with it. I would think, since it's going to be a direct sequel, one of those two people would have to be involved somehow. I would love to see Marilyn Burns pop up somewhere. I mean, how cool would that be? We got Bill Moseley that's going to be in it, playing a character named Drayton. We got Gunnar Hansen. Scott Eastwood, Clint Eastwood's kid, is going to be in it. That's his youngest son. He was, if you don't know who he is, watch the movie Gran Torino. And at one point, this white boy gets picked on by all these other gang members when he's with a girl. That's Scott Eastwood. It's a very small part in the role, but he's there. I'm trying to think. I read a female that was going to be it, but her name is blanking on me right now. I'm sorry about that. But this is a small bit of casting that I know that's going to be involved, so it might be worth something to check out. This is my horror news from me to you. This is the 13th Wolfman. I'm on the prowl.